Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's, or today's actually, sectional game between the Hornell Lady Raiders and the Haverling Lady Rams. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting here from the softball field on Maple City Park. One and one. And a home run, just like that. Trying to make sure she touches every bag. She slows down. It's not the way to start things out if you're Hornell. Obviously, Haverling wants to start things out like that. That's Jordan Rouge. Only a 9th grader. Wow, she got some power. Fouled off. Julia Day, the 10th grader, on the mound for the Lady Raiders. Two good strikes in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another hit, so 2 batters, 2 hits. Ooh, where are you throwing it to there? Gotta make sure. You actually want to throw it to the second baseman or shortstop there to prevent her from going to second. Don't throw it to first. You have no chance there. So Haverling up 1-0 already off the home run of the 9th grader, number 18, Jordan Rouge. It's not a good feeling when you're the pitcher and you give up a first batter of the game home run, 1-1, or 2-1, I'm sorry, right now. This is Taylor Stone, the 11th grader. And another one sneaks through. So 3 batters, 3 hits for Haverling. Haverling comes in with 2 wins, 8 losses. One of their wins was a 17-2 defeat of Hornell at Haverling. So these 2 teams, no stranger this year, already playing 1 game. So nobody out. Runners on the corner is a foul. Squared a bunt there, but a strike anyways by Julia Day. Beautiful sunny day here in Hornell. Again, if you're just joining us, 1-0 for a leadoff home run by the 9th grader, Jordan Rouge. Delivers, there's a strikeout, so 1 out. Again, runners on the corners here. Square up the bunt, it's gonna be bunt foul. Top of the first inning, 1-0 Haverling. There's a strike, so Julia, a couple straight strikes here. Get in the zone. Hornell coming off their first win of the season. That's foul tipped. As they defeated Dansville on Monday. It was 5-3. Hornell struggled all year long here, and it's nice to. There's another strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts as Julia gives up a leadoff home run, but now back-to-back strikeouts. Also has 2 batters still on here. Only the 10th grader, too. This Julia Day is something else. She's going to be something to watch here the next couple years as well. I hope she gets back into basketball. She played JV basketball last year. This year she didn't, and I thought she was going to be something to watch, and hopefully she gets into batters. Another strike. Jeez. This game was originally scheduled for Friday, but they moved it till Wednesday. And there's another strike. So that's it. Wow, beautiful job, Julia. Way to recover. Leaves 2 men on, or 2 ladies on, that is. Gives up a leadoff home run, but quickly recovers. 1-0 Haverling. Today's game is brought to you by, as always, the Ryan Agencies with offices in Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call 324-7500 or stop in at 57 Broadway. Insurance protection you can rely on, the Ryan Agencies in Hornell. And by Remax Hometown Choice, Reggie Gambino, Martha Marino, a household name, 117 Main Street in Hornell. Call 697-3629. Remax Hometown Choice. And by Triple C's Tasty Freeze is now open. Stop from 11 to 2 weekdays and 4 to 8. Stop in for all your flavors of ice cream. I stopped for a cheeseburger and fries yesterday. It was absolutely delicious, so make sure you stop there at Triple C's. John and Dagan General Trial Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. 324-6690 or stop in at 29 Church Street. John and Dagan. And of course, Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. Great sales, great service on all Dodge Chrysler Jeeps. Stop up and check out 2019s on the lot. And all the used cars. No one to undersell Maple City Dodge. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber? Call Palmer, Mike Palmer. Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Of course, Wyand Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Dr. John Wyand and Dr. Joseph McKay. Call 324-7246. So on the mound, let's see, do we have it? Oh, I'm sorry, it's a number 1. Olivia Switzer, the 8th grader, pitching. And it should be an easy out. It is. 1 pitch, 1 out. Our next live game will be Friday as the Haverling Rams invade Maple City Park to take on the Hornell Red Raiders in boys varsity baseball. So make sure you tune in Friday, starting at 6:30. It's a 6:30 start, so it's going to be under the lights. The next few games Hornell Red Raiders play in baseball are going to be under the lights, which I wish they would do a little bit more. Assistant coach Jennifer Kellogg wishes she could be here. And 2 outs. Well, Jennifer, if you're just joining us, the first pitch, or there was a second pitch, I believe, was a home run by the leadoff batter for Haverling. Jordan Rouget hit one off Day, but Day was able to recover and strike out 3 batters. She gave up 2 more hits, but nobody came across and ended up striking 3 batters out. So 1-1. and 2. Matt Williams, I can't read your thing. Hold on just a second what you're asking here. Oh. Who hit the home run? Was that Jordan Rouge? I think I pronounced your last name. It's about like people from Hornell have that same last name. That's how I always say their last name, but could be wrong. 3 and 2 full count now. And there's a strikeout for the 3rd out. So it's going to take us to the top of the 2nd.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Today's game brought to you by Connors and Ferris LLP, your workers' comp attorneys. Call 585-262-COMP. That's 585-262-COMP. Proud supporters, the Sabres, the Bills, and your Hornell Lady Raiders. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, corners of Mays and Seneca Street in Hornell. More than just checking and saving, stop in and check out all the financial services that First Heritage Federal Credit Union can offer you right here in Hornell. Airtight of New York, spray foam insulation, 368-2842. Commercial, residential, new and old construction, airtightofnewyork.com. And by Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos, call 324-7333. Stop it at their offices in the Crossroads Professional Building right on Main Street in Hornell. Poulos and Roselle. Elderwood at Hornell, long-term care facility, short-term rehab, plenty of services to bring you back in good health. All up at Elderwood, a beautiful facility located at 1 Bethesda Drive in Hornell. And Rustic Lux, 320 Canisteel. Check out their beautiful showroom of reloved furniture. That's furniture that may not be, noteworthy anymore. Take it down there. She'll bring it back to life at Rustic Lux. And Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Call 382-0836. 24-hour-a-day service. And fully bond and insured. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. So Hannah Hoffman up now. A lot of young players, only 3 seniors on this Haverling Lady Rams team. Hannah Hoffman plays third base. That ball's, ooh, you could hear that one hit the car. Perfect. So Julia Day getting into the groove there, striking out the final 3 batters she faced in the top of the 1st. Let's see what she can do here. Strike 2. Haverling comes in with a record of 2-8. Last game they lost to Waco 15-1. They have wins over Addison and Hornell are their only 2 wins. Hornell's got 1 win on the season, and that came in on Monday against Dansville. There's a pop-up. Oh, and you got to grip it with 2 hands. I think she tried, but that's tough getting off the ground like that. Nice job, nice hustle. Just unable to come up with it. So Julia Day. There's a nice pitch. So 0-2. That one's low and in the dirt. fouled off. They have 2 and 2 still here. And nice out for the second out. One and one. Not sure if this is a Cheyenne Bushy head or not. I can't tell by the numbers. And I'm so far away here. There's a strike. 2 and 2. So 3 up, 3 down. Julia Day back in the groove for Hornell. Going to take us to the bottom of the second. Look at the beautiful facilities here in Hornell. That's one thing Hornell has is beautiful facilities. You know, Haverling has done a lot of major renovations too, so it's going to be interesting to see what their facilities look like now. I know they always have decent facilities and they put new scoreboards and stuff in. Matt Williams has let me know that 2 of the starting pitchers that they have are in 8th and 9th graders. Tracy Brewer, Joe Hess joining us. I noticed that big windup you were talking about, Jennifer, from the first game here. And I see you have the outfielders playing in a decent position too. I mentioned at the first game they were like playing against the fence here, and I said it's not where you should be. You know, you got to make yourself available because they had a couple pop-ups that landed in front of them that they would have had if they were playing closer. So everything seems to be coming together for the Lady Raiders here. So Gabby LaPierre up. She just was honored with a Section 5 basketball scholarship through Section 5 Rochester. A couple weeks ago, she was also sportswoman, or she was female athlete of the year at Sports Night in Hornell, which I am a committee member of. And the second they asked who we're going to rock for female, I brought up Gabby's name immediately, just because I know how talented she is and how smart she is and dedicated. So. 2 strikes, so now she's going to have to protect. Swing at anything close here. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Haverling on a leadoff home run by Jordan Rouge, only a 9th grader. The other pitcher I think Matt was talking about was Olivia Switzer, an 8th grader. So Gabby slow roller to second baseman, easy out. So Julia Day, the pitcher, up now. Takes ball 1. Oh, the sun I didn't realize was this hot. It's quite hot here. I'm glad I didn't wear a coat. Another slow roller. I must have missed something. No, if that was the third out, it'll take us to the third. I thought only 2 batters came up, but I could be wrong. Obviously, I am wrong.
Stop down today and see why people drive for miles to come do business with us here in Maple City Dodge.
We were looking all over for a Jeep, couldn't find what we wanted.
We stopped at Maple City Dodge, found exactly what we were looking for at the price that we wanted.
Come on in to Maple City Dodge, where we'll find you the right car at the right price, and I'll guarantee that.
So the home run hitter here, the leadoff, Jordan Rouget, 9th grader, had the home run. Let's see how Julia. There's a strike. Caught the outside corner. Low and inside. 2-1. Nice pitch. Now, Jen, if you're still watching, do they have curveballs and fastballs and sliders and stuff like that in women's softball? I'm not sure. I'm assuming they do. Foul ball. Alan Ackley joining us. Softball here, Hornell Haverling. Full count. If you're just joining us, this is Jordan Rouget. She's the leadoff hitter. This is the second time at bat. Her first time, she had a home run. Second pitch, homer. And that's high. She's going to walk. Actually, anyone can answer that if they know if they have different types of pitches in softball, like sliders and fastballs. Maddie Scott up. Scott advances the runner, advances Rouget to second. A little high. Don't forget to give us a like. Make sure you even share the game. Let other people know you're watching a Play Sports presentation of Lady Raiders softball here. Ooh, inside. Safe down to third. So smart base running by the ninth grader. There's a strike. Just caught the high outside corner. It's outside for 3-1. So Becky Bacon says yes, they do have the different types of pitches. Foul ball. Oh, it's not a foul ball. It's fair. It's going to score a run. It's a beautiful job by Taylor Stone. Drives in another run. I smell something cooking. It smells good. It's a fair ball. You got to hustle to it. Let's go. Kind of nonchalantly running over to it. I thought maybe she thought it was foul. That's going to score another run. I think Malin Harwood thought it was a foul ball earlier. Apologize if I can't see exactly where I'm filming here. The sun is right in my eyes. So Rachel Eggleston, the senior outfielder, up. 2 runs home here so far, top of the third. There's a strike. So 0-2. Julia needs to limit the damage here. And there it is. For the third out.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises aren't. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with our Kasasa Cash checking account. You could earn dividends up to 3% APY each month just by using your checking account. Plus, your ATM fees may be refunded. There's no monthly fee, no minimum balance, and no unpleasant surprises. Call First Heritage or visit us at fhfcu.org to open your Kasasa Cash checking account today. Some restrictions apply.
So at the plate is Anna Updike, center fielder. One and one. And hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Anna goes down. 3. So wait a minute, wait. Yeah, it's 0-1. Jaden Brock up. Strike 3. So 2 outs, bottom of the third. Still 3-0 Haverling. Bob Peischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Stop up and check out all the great deals at Maple City Dodge. Hornell struggles here at bottom of the lineup. Malin Harwood up. And go, run. There you go. So gets to second on an error. 2 outs. 2 out single, I would call. You got to give. Well, I think no, they're an error all the way. Actually, I think the pitcher should have had it and put her out. There's a. Oh, what is going on? How come she didn't run? Oh dear. Run on contact with 2 outs. Sure, the coaches are talking to him. So that's going to take us to the 4th. Today's game brought to you by the Ryan Agencies. Offices in Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Stop in at the Hornell office, 57 Broadway, or call 324-7500. Insurance protection you can rely on for home, auto, boat, motorcycle, you name it. Insurance protection you can rely on. Of course, RE/MAX Hometown Choice, 117 Main Street in Hornell. Call 697-3629. Martha Marino, Reggie Gambino, a household name. RE/MAX Hometown Choice. Triple C's Tasty Freeze. Stop in. They're open now. They're open actually right now from 4 to 8 o'clock tonight. Stop in for burger, French fries, all your favorite flavors of ice cream. Triple C's, 50 Park Drive next to James Street Park. And John N. Dagan, General Trial Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690. John N. Dagan, attorney at law. Of course, Maple City Savings. I'm sorry, Maple City Dodge. Airport Road, North Hornell, 281-006006. Stop up and great sales, great service on all Dodge Chrysler Jeeps at Maple City Dodge. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Service, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4440. Need a plumber, call Palmer. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating. Julia Day still on the mound for the Lady Raiders. So Hannah Hoffman for Haverling up, enjoying a 3-0 lead. One and one on that foul tip. Hornell and Haverling. Don't forget we'll be live Friday night under the lights as Hornell faces off against Haverling. Start at 6:30 start. Log on to Pike Sports on Facebook to see if there's any time changes. Sometimes they move things around, but right now it's scheduled for a 6:30 start at night at Maple City Park under the lights. A little high, 3-1. There's a strike, full count. Nobody out, nobody on. At bat, Hannah Hoffman, 10th grader, plays third base here for Haverling. Way outside, walks her. It's the second time in 2 innings here she's walked the leadoff batter. One and one. Inside. 2-1. I want to walk another batter here with. Put 3 people on, or 2 people on base with no outs. There's a strike. Full count. I walked her. Taylor Stone. Nice stop. Tag. Double play. Beautiful job. This is Jordan Ruggie up again. Nice pitch, 2-1. Base hits. Jordan Ruggie is 3 for 3 today. Very impressive. I wish they put the stat. They don't have the stats on Section 5. It's a very complete Section 5 website for these teams. It's a lot. The boys doesn't even have a website, which is embarrassing. But the girls softball has a great website. They just don't put the stats up. I wish they did. There's a place for them. So 2 outs. And that's the 3rd out. So run comes home. Make it 4-0. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Hornell down 4-0. Today's game brought to you by Wyand Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Call 324-7246. Great care at Wyand Chiropractic. Dr. John Wyand, Dr. Joseph McKay. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo and Rochester, proud supporters of the Bills. The Sabres, your Hornell Red Raiders. Hornell Lady Raiders in this case. Call 585-262-COMP, Connors and Ferris. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Corners of Maze and Seneca Street in Hornell, across from the Hornell High School. Stop in. More than just checking in savings. Find out all the financial services that First Heritage can offer you. Stop in. Airtight of New York, spray foam insulation, commercial, residential, new and old constructions, attic additions. Call 368-2842. Airtight of New York, located right here in Hornell. Just a log on. So it's not someone from out of town. It's right here in Hornell, owned by a Hornell family. So Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos. Call 324-7333. Offices located in the Crossroads Professional Buildings. All forms of law at Poulos and Roselle. Elderwood at Hornell. 1 Bethesda Drive. Stop in for a tour of Elderwood. Beautiful facilities, free Wi-Fi, plenty of services, rehabs, etc. Rustic Lux, 320 Canisteo Street. Stop up, check out their beautiful showroom of reloved furniture at Rustic Lux. And here we go, back to action. Still on the mound is Olivia Switzer, the 8th grader. Quickly ahead of the game is Day. Mark Phillipson, the bus driver, is watching it. Is he behind me from his phone? There he is. He's watching it. Of course, it's a 10-second delay. There's a pop fly out of play. 1-2. I try to put people live and they're talking on their phones. I've done it before. Hey, put me on live. Okay. I'm talking to my daughter in New York City or whatever, and they're talking. There's a nice back. Easy out. And they forget it's delayed, so it's not like talking on a phone or a video phone. So that's the first out. One and 0. There's one. Ooh, some kid just took a tumble. Oh, they're fighting over there. Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom in. Where are they? Right there. The roundhouse kick. Ooh, the beat down. They're playing wrestling, I think. Yes, I should be covering the game. I apologize. Nothing happened, though. 2-1. At least they know the wrestling's fake, because they're like not even hitting each other and they're falling. And so 3-1. Again, don't forget our next live broadcast. There's all 4 will be Friday under the lights as the Haverling Rams varsity baseball travels to Hornell. We'll be bringing that live to you, starting at 6:30. We'll be on the air about 5 minutes before then. There's a strike. Foul tip, 0-2. Gabby LaPierre. Oh, and it throws it into the outfield. So Gabby LaPierre goes down looking. The ultimate sin in baseball and softball. Protect those 2 strikes. Anything close, you hit, you swing at. Alzia. That's the 3rd out. Take us to the 5th.
So you want to review your insurance and see if you're getting the best deal. You could call that Big Brand Insurance Company. But the big name company can only provide one thing, what they're locked into selling you. But the Ryan Agency is your local independent agency offering options from many top insurance companies.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
So top of the 5th we go. Back to Day. Over to first, 1 pitch, 1 out. This is my type of softball game. I remember doing one, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it went close to 3 hours long, the softball game. High scoring affair. I think it actually went to extra innings. Of course, a Hornell baseball game I did the other day. Hornell at Dansville was 3 hours and 10 minutes, and that went 10 innings. I always say New York State should have some sort of, you know, obviously basketball, anything could go long, but basketball, generally each game is only an hour, and if it goes, you know, overtime, chances are it's going to go like 3 hours, but same thing with football and soccer. They're going to be done in a limited time, but having these kids out on the field for over 3 hours has got to be grueling. And there's the out. Gabby LaPierre. Worm burner there, skips across home plate. Two and 0. Bit outside, 3-0. Haverling will be in action again tomorrow. Oh, through the legs of the second baseman, unable to handle it. So like I was saying, Haverling will get home again tomorrow against Dansville. And they play Saturday at Campbell Savona. So they got a few games here in a row. Oh, she's under, he yells. Hornell is also in action tomorrow as they travel to Fillmore. Oops. Sorry, I'm looking through the schedules here. Two and two. Right back to Julia. Nice reflexes that time. So that's the end of top of the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth after this. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. 382-0836, Giglio's. Give them a call. 24-hour day service, fully bonded, insured. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Kind of a unique facility. They're built top over there, roof line. I know that's like an all-purpose room, or it's really quite large. And kids actually have to cut through there to get to other parts of the school. It's really kind of a strange setup. It's above the library. I've had to film up there before. It's got a roof line with some solar panels. Brian Dyrene joining us. 4-0 Haverling here. Like I said, join us Friday night. Hornell and Haverling boys varsity baseball mix it up at Maple City Park under the lights. So Julia Day up, looks at strike one. Still on the mound, Olivia Switzer, the 8th grader. Matt Williams pointing out that the two starting pitchers for Haverling are 8th graders and 9th grader. So a young pitching squad that Hornell's going to have to contend with for the next 3 years, 4 years in some cases. 2-1. Two and two to Julia Day. Now she's got to protect, like I say it all the time here. Anything close. Yep, good eye that time. Full count, important. Hornell obviously garner some base runners here. So back to Switzer, over to first, 1 out. Someone's walking down the path over there where she's going. So 1 out base runner. One and one. So 1 on, 1 out, 2 and 1. And a stolen base for Hornell. Nice base running that time by Hannah Updike, center fielder. So full count with 1 out. Out at first, but advances Updike to third. Yeah, they called it a strike, but it looked like a strike as a pitch anyway. She said she went around, or the umpire said she went around, but it looked like a strike anyways. I mean, he's been calling that strikes all day long, but out of play. She didn't swing. No, I was going to say, it kind of looked bizarre from this, but she didn't go around. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's strike 3. You can't stand there like a statue. So that'll take us to the 6th. Hornell down 4. Zip.
If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Julia Day, still on the mound for Hornell, only a 10th grader. Coach Dyering of the girls basketball team's got to coax her back into playing. I thought she was going to be something special here, and she didn't end up playing last year, unfortunately. So 1 and 2. Hannah Hoffman at the plate. There's strike 3. And it's going to be safe. 1-1. Base hit. Runners on first and second now. Squeezes through. It's going to load the bases. Load him with nobody out, so Day in trouble here. Might warrant a trip to the mound. It always does the trick most of the times. That's what I would do it if I was Hornell's head coach Aubrey Mosier. She should be taking a trip out there. Well, that's going to score a run. But you don't realize a trip to the mound, what it can do sometimes. I've seen full, in this situation before, trip to the mound, settle the pitcher down, and then get out of the inning with no runs, no damage done. So, surprised the head coach is not doing that. And maybe you're, of course, girls softball, I'm sure you can do it. I can't imagine you can't. Maybe you can't. 1-1. So 1 out. Oh, it should be. Yeah, okay, we're all set. So runner out at first, another run scores. That's a tough call as a catcher. You almost want to keep the run from scoring. I mean, obviously, keeping runs from scoring is number one. But when you threw down to first like that to get the out, obviously the run's going to come down, come home. It's a base hit. That's the way to throw it to the cutoff. Lady, the shortstop. Two outs. Seven, nothing now on the board. Still two outs. Runner on third now. Oh my goodness. So that's the third out. These girls have got to aim a little better. But no harm done there except, on that particular play, but take us to the bottom of the sixth.
Come on in, we have great deals on great wheels.
Coming to Maple City Dodge was huge for me. I got a great deal. I was treated better than family here. I needed a new car in 3 days and they came through.
It's worth the drive to Maple City Dodge because we have the best sales and service, and we'll prove it.
Apologize if we're having some streaming issues. Not sure why. 7-1. 3-1 pitch count. So walk. Sherry Rougie letting us know that's her niece. She's a Hornell graduate. Graduated a year ahead of me from Hornell. So her brother's daughter is the one that hit the home run. And they got her. Nice throw. Beautiful job that time by the catcher. So it erases any kind of threat Hornell could put on here so far. Foul ball. Of course, Bob Peischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Haverling and Hornell, the H's. Can you name any other H schools? Holly is one of them. Now, of course, Haverling is Bath, but that's the name of their school, though. I'm trying to think there's five. Haverling, Holly, Hornell, Houghton. Houghton Academy, I think. I know they're in Section 5. Yep, Houghton Academy. So 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Yeah, we're working off a mobile hotspot here, so it's... I'll show you after this batter here. So we're not on the school's Wi-Fi. Easy out. That's the 3rd out. So if we go just up here, there we go. Here's the cell tower I'm working off of. So I get the stream is sent up there, sent to Facebook, and then into your homes. When I do stuff inside for the school districts, I use their Wi-Fi. This is cell. Last year and the year before that, it would cost me like $30 out of pocket to do a game because obviously you're using cell. It cost about $10 a gigabyte to bring you these games. And as of December of this past year, here it was $70 unlimited. So it saved me about $300 a month by giving me an unlimited plan. It was the first time it was offered, and so of course I snapped it up. Now I keep it until it's my to lose. Sometimes if they change plans or don't offer it anymore, they keep you on that until you fail to pay. So I have everything set up for automatic. So hopefully there'll be no problem. That package is still offered though. And it's not off a cell phone, it's off a mobile hotspot, so it's a different type of device to bring you this game live. It's amazing. Oops, we went dark. There we go. So this is the top of the 7th. There's Anna Updike, the one closest center fielder. Let's take a look. There's a left fielder, number 6, Azia James. There's Sean Curran over the Tribune over there. Got a new pitcher in for Hornell. Number 4, Jaden Robards pitching. I think that's Jaden. Yep. So 7-0, 7th inning. See what Robards has to offer here. Cheyenne Bushyhead at bat. Oh, I'm sorry, but you've got to call that Anna Updike. That's your ball. She's coming in. Exactly, but it's hard when, you know, you got a senior yelling, "I got it." That's Mackenzie Gardner, the shortstop, yelling. I could hear her say it, yelling, "I got it," and Anna's got to override her. Anna's charging in, has a better view of it. Situational softball. There's everything, you know, just like that. You got to know if a pop fly comes out into the grass, you have got to call it and be yelling it immediately. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Three and two. So walks 2 of them. The first 2 here. Schick joining us. One and one. Nobody out here. Haverling already has a 7-0 lead here in the 7th. Don't want to walk and load the bases here. So she's behind 3 and 1. So walks, the bases loaded. Like I said, it's never too late for a mound visit here. Oh boy. Safe at home. Two and one. 3-1. Foul ball. Needs a strikeout here. There it is. So Jaden Robards gets, he's only a 9th grader. A lot of young pitchers here. Another one in the dirt, and there's the problem. It goes the second Jaden notices it get away from her catcher, she's got to charge that mound. She was a little bit late getting off there, just watching. Can't do that. The second you see your catcher struggling with the ball, you got to charge in there and cover home plate. Just as I said, this was a fast softball game. We've kind of lulled ourselves into a longer game. I know I shouldn't have said anything. There she runs in. Full count, 1 out. There it is, another strikeout. Another run comes home. And the first time these two teams met, Haverling won 17-2. Oh, can't quite get it. McKenzie. And that's the 3rd out. So Hornell, it's last chance, down by 10. As we go to the bottom of the 7th. Decent crowd here for softball game. Where are those two kids practicing wrestling? I think there's one of them. He's hiding, waiting.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises aren't. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with our Kasasa Cashback checking account. With Kasasa Cashback, you could earn 2% cash back on your debit purchases just for using the account. Plus, your ATM fees may be refunded. There's no monthly fee, no minimum balance, and no unpleasant surprises. Call First Heritage or visit us at fhfcu.org to open your Kasasa Cashback checking account today. Some restrictions apply.
So here we go. Final 3 batters for Hornell. Or down to their last 3 batters, I should say, unless they can generate something. And Gabby LaPierre up first, so that's who you want. You don't really swings through the first one. You got to swing level, Gabby. It was a hoppity chop there. Gotta put a. I don't know. I'm not how she swings. I gotta take a step into it. Level swing. Of course, the ball's a little low, but there we go. Popped out of play. Well, strike three. So Hornell down to their last two batters now. Low and inside. 2-0. There's a strike. Hit to the first baseman, turns around, touches the bag, 2 outs. So Julia Day up. Three seniors on Haverling, 2 on Hornell. Gabby LaPierre and Kenzie Gardner. So 1-1 to Julia. High outside, 2-1. Three and 1. And Julia walks. So we need about 7 more walks and a grand slam. This Hornell's down 10-0. Anna Updike shoots one. And it's caught. And that does it. Haverling comes away with the win. Gotta put it up there. So 10-0. Remember, we'll be seeing you on Friday as Haverling boys, the Rams, stop into Hornell for a baseball game against the Hornell Red Raiders. Until then, thanks for joining us. Have a good day, everybody.